Good morning, good morning, good morning, God's victorious ones. It's your coach, Monica Stokes, y'all. I'm up here early this morning. Well, it's not early, it's kind of mid-morning. It's like 10:08 right now. And we're celebrating a new year, y'all. We woke up to a new year. We made it through another year, y'all. So with that being said, I'm simply coming on here today just to first thank every single one of you, the you that's watching this video, for helping with the vision, the mission that God put within my soul, within my heart, within my life to just do. Walking by faith, not by sight has been the story of my life. The story of all our life, but I literally been walking that thing out, y'all. Is it easy? No, but it's possible with God. And it's crazy that I say that because I always, like when I'm drinking coffee in the morning before I make my coffee, like I pick my coffee cup based on how I feel. I know. But somebody made this for me, and it's pretty, ain't it? Y'all, I just want to show it to y'all. And then it says this: with God, all things are possible. I want to make sure I read it exactly how the cup said it. But I want to thank every single one of y'all that's been watching the videos. I want to thank every single one of y'all for y'all prayers as I'm on my mission to live how God need me to live. I just want to thank y'all. The victorious one was birthed last year, and God is still birthing what he need to birth out of vision, and he also is doing that for you. But what it's going to require for you is to get out a sheet of paper today, the first day of a new year, of a new day, come on, of a new moment in time, and write out your vision for your life. It works, y'all. It works. And I know y'all have heard the testimony many times. I mentioned it over here on the channel about my Habakkuk 2:2 testimony that God gave me about 3 years ago with my Jeep. I got up one morning, I watched a Steve Harvey video, and it said, write out your vision, made it plain. In my spirit, I knew to do it at like 2 something in the morning. I got out that sheet of paper, y'all. I wrote out a vision. A part of that vision was getting a vehicle for me and my young men. So I get in the taxi that same morning on a Sunday. I point to the car dealership, and I said, boys, we gonna have us something nice like that one day. We get to church. My pastor does an altar call unrelated to this. And he stopped the service, says, stop and watch what God is about to do for you, Monica. Make a long story short, I received a vehicle. All I had to do was sign the title and also received a love offering. I'm speaking this to your heart because I know it relates to new beginnings. Let your new beginning be from you, from how God needed to lead from you. And it does not have to be a big old vision. My vision started out with the things that I needed God to help me with God helping us with a vehicle, and he manifested that thing right away. With God, all things are possible. That same day I wrote out that vision, God made it possible, y'all. Come on, the same day. The same day, because of obedience. I want to hear y'all testimonies behind that Habakkuk 2:2. Write out your vision and you make it plain unto God. Come on. And then as you're doing it, he may even have you updated, because that's some things that he's having me do as my life is just unfolding how he needed to. Because as that list has been checked off, things on that list that I wrote 3 years ago has been checked off. God like, okay, it's time for you to make another vision. And then when I made another vision, that's when he helped me birth the victorious ones. So with that being said, just with your obedience, get you out a sheet of paper and write out your vision for your life. And don't put any limitations on it. I know that may be hard for you to do, but don't put no limitations on it. Just write it out. And on today, I'm going to do the same thing with y'all. I'm going to get out my journal, which I journaled this morning. But I'm going to get out my journal and I'm going to write out some new things that I want God to help manifest in my life. And yes, he is going to manifest it through your obedience. But also, there's another part to this, which I really want to make sure I let y'all know what it is. The other part to the obedience is making sure you taking whatever action is that God put on your heart to do. Okay? It kind of go hand in hand, but obedience and the action. Do the action how God leads you to do your action. Because think about it. I'm going to roll back to that testimony about the Jeep. What if I wouldn't have got up in my spirit and didn't write out that vision and make it plain? What if I didn't go to church that morning because I wanted to make excuses because I didn't have a way? It's not the season to make excuses. It's time in the season for us to execute, come on, and take action upon the vision that God has for our life. And no, it's not going to be perfect. We just purposed. All of us are purposed by God. I'm not on here to ever tell y'all that I'm perfect. But God has manifested. He has helped me grow. He continuously helping me grow into the person that I need to be. So you grow into the person who God need you to be. Your growth is not going to look like my growth. My growth is not going to look like your growth. So we don't need to compare our growth. Come on, we grow differently based on how God need us to grow, based on that root system that God first have to cultivate. So we have to start somewhere. So you start today. Get you out a sheet of paper. Come on, this is between you and God. And you write out your vision and make it plain. And it's something else I did, and it's up to you. Just another tip, because I want to help y'all grow as I'm growing too, which I know it works. I bought a poster board from Dollar Tree. And you get that poster board and you can and you don't have to make it fancy. And you just get a marker and you write out certain things you want to have happen in your life. Whatever it is for you. Whatever quote's going to help stand out in your life. Come on, I'm a quote queen. I have quotes and things that remind me of vision all around me, no matter where I'm at. My phone, my cup. I love words, things that help me to stay laser focused on vision. That help me stay laser focused on growth. That help me stay laser focused as a mother of 4 young men, y'all. They're young men now. I have to keep that in sight in order to keep moving forward. Because this is the year and the season and the time and the day to move forward. Look, the new year has moved forward. So we need to step forward for the kingdom of God as God's victorious one. So you do that. Because I prayed to God. Y'all listen to me now. Last year. And I said, God, just help me with this. And he just keep on guiding me and leading me. And I want to thank every single one of y'all that has booked sessions with me. Y'all continue to book sessions with me. I'm going to be updating my website. Doing what God is leading me to do, y'all. God is helping me with this vision. And he going to help you with your vision too. Because he going to send the right people, the right places, for the right purposes of your life. My pastor spoke that over my life 3 years ago, y'all. And I didn't understand what he meant by that. But I just trusted God. And trusting God does not always feel easy. I'm going to say that thing again. Trusting God doesn't always feel easy. I'm talking about in the flesh. Because you be like, God, I'm doing everything you have asked me to do. But all heck is breaking loose. And that's something I have recently experienced. But God said, yep, that's because I'm going to need you to fully see what trusting me look like. I said, okay. And then from that, y'all, he has been faithful. So he going to be faithful to you too. This is the actions that he wants you to take. Continue to watch videos like this. If it's the victorious ones, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm so grateful to have you. Get under kingdom teaching. Get under motivation, also paired with action. So you want to be motivated, but you also want to have the action steps to show you what to do as God leads you. Because God is the ultimate one that's going to heal your heart. God is ultimately the one that is going to give you the steps, order your steps. But he is going to send the right people, like I stated earlier in the video, the right people for the right places, for the right purposes of your life. But you have to make sure that you're doing what God has asked you to do. The main thing, like I'm about to tell you, and it's out of love, all distractions have to go. If it's not growing you, if it's a distraction, if it's not pushing you forward in the direction where God needs you to be, it's time for you to cut the dead ends. Just like we cut the dead ends of our hair, we have to cut the dead ends of things in our life that's not growing us. Just like a tree or just like a plant. The dead ends, or it has to be pruned in the places where it's not growing in order for new growth, healthy growth to come about. That's the same thing with our life. It's crazy how God would take the natural things like our hair, like the example I was giving y'all about my hair, cutting the dead ends for the new healthy hair to come in. That's the same thing with our life. Same thing with our life. So you be obedient, you be bold, you be courageous on how God made you. Because you are, and I'm going to say that thing again, God's victorious one. He sent you here. I'm just a willing vessel doing what God purposed me to do. Perfect? No. Purposed? Yes. I am a life coach for the kingdom of God. So if you're looking to do a one-on-one session with me, click the link down in the comments to this video. I'll be happy to meet with you. If you have any questions, also I'll link my email. So don't hesitate to email me, y'all. So y'all be encouraged and happy new year to God's victorious ones. It's been your coach, mentor and your motivational speaker for the Kingdom of God, Monica Stokes. Love y'all.